There we go. Okay, so hotels for Summit. If you do not have your Summit ticket yet, they're doing a flash sale right now. $145, okay? And so that $145 will get you access to the entire Summit. And it is probably the most life-changing thing that you could do in your business. Like, any single person that goes there will have a breakthrough in your own personal state and also your business. You will kind of light a fire under you, and you are going to see the possibilities. Okay, so Summit is where you want to be. It is in July. Terrible coach right now because I don't even have the dates on hand. If somebody wants to, Google that, you're welcome to. Other than that, just head to the Coach Summit website, okay? And you can get your ticket through there, okay? But it's a flash sale for $145. If you do buy your ticket, actually, we'll chat about that later. I was going to say, never mind, scratch that. We'll chat about that later. Hotels, okay? So here's the thing. We are going to book, usually we do rooms of 4 people. Oh, Shauna's got it.
It's July 11th to the 14th.
11th to the 14th. And I also have to say this has been the cheapest Summit I have ever been to because we drove. So gas was super cheap, lodging was super cheap, and everything was accessible if you stayed by the hotels. Like Riley, she had to Uber everywhere. But it's all within walking distance. So it's honestly, you pay for your ticket now, pay for your lodging and your food later, and it's like the cheapest Summit I have ever been to, okay? So that's Summit in a nutshell. Put it on your vision board and make sure you are there with us in July. I promise you won't regret it, okay?
And there's the $200 thing going on right now.
Yeah, like this 200 travel cash that you're going to get. So Beachbody has like this core that you can shop at, which is like all of everything, like clothing, wear and share, all that jazz. And then you're going to be able to use it. I think you can use it for your lodging and all that sort of stuff. It's like travel cash. Like it's like when you go on the Success Club trips and they give you extra cash to spend at the resort or on the boat. So another big incentive this right now going on to do as well. Okay. So what else did I want to chat about tonight? What else do we have going on? Rachel Hollis is coming to Summit. That was announced. I looked really, really hard for the Super Saturday video, the Super Sunday video, because it was really good. The tracking portion. So they had a coach featured, and she talked all about what the changing point was in her business, and it was all about tracking, and she talked about how she tracked it. But then I realized UK hasn't had their Super Saturday. It's this weekend, so Beachbody has not posted anything to do with the Super Saturday, Super Sunday videos. So unfortunately, I don't have that to share with you guys, but as soon as it's up, I'll share it with you because it was really, really good.
Hey, Michelle, I think someone posted it in the GTA Coach Connection.
No way.
Possibly. Someone posted something today. I think it might have been that. I'll check.
You check. I'll chat. You check. Because if that's the case, then I'll go on and screen share it with you guys right now, or I'll pop it in the team page and you can watch it. But it's a short blurb on that, okay? And then, Glenda, can you confirm another thing for me? It is in there? Wait. Is that the whole video, or what is that? Because we had the videographer come. Is it the videographer?
No, it's the whole 40-minute video, like with Michael and
Dude.
the whole.
Yep. Okay. You guys can go watch that. We won't screenshot that right now. You guys can watch that on your own time, but absolutely worth checking out for sure. Okay. And so because we were going to be on Chris Downing's call tonight, I didn't have a whole call planned out for us or anything like that. So I just wanted to come on here and share a couple things. I'm very much a resource giver because people, I don't know, if you're like me, you like to kind of try and grab different things and figure out what works for you, okay? So has everybody watched Rachel's call from last week, Rachel Baldwin? on recruiting. Yeah, I think most people have watched it. Okay, perfect. So she talked a lot about using Streak for her tracking. And so I, of course, implemented it this week because that's what Michelle Pleiter would do. She would change everything that she's doing and start to implement it. And so I've been doing it for the last week or so. And so I kind of had an aha moment because everybody talks about tracking. And so here I would be, pen and paper, writing down the names that I'm talking to people, okay? Do you know what I realized this week that I was missing? Was tracking where I was in conversations. So it is a funnel system that Rachel uses with Streak that is so simple. And I made my own because I have a way that I walk through conversations. Like if somebody's interested, then I send them a message asking about their goals, right? So that was one funnel. I can show it to you guys. The next one is I send over a video explaining challenge groups. It's a short video that I have created myself. It's 1 minute long, talking about what a challenge group is. And at the end of it, I ask if they want to hear more about price. Next video talks about price. So that's what I broke my funnel down into. And now I can see I have like 30 conversations going on right now of people that were interested that I've asked about their goals. So I can follow up with all those 30 people. I have like 8 people that I've sent video 1 to. I can follow up with all of those 8 people. So here I have been. So guys, total like moment of, please tell me I'm not guilty of not tracking like those things. Like I was tracking all the people that I was inviting and that I was connecting with, but I wasn't connected, or I wasn't like tracking where I was in conversation with people. So to go back and follow up, I wasn't doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like I was following up essentially with all the people that were interested and all the people that I was connecting with, but I wasn't following up with the people that I sent like video number 1 to or video number 2 to. So does that make sense? Do you guys want to see it so that you understand it? Okay. Heather, I'll unmute you. Yes?
So I've tried using Streak before, and has anyone else tried it and found it extremely confusing?
I did.
I've tried it, and I find it extremely overwhelming and confusing. I've even tried looking at tutorials on YouTube, and I'm like, okay, I'm so lost and overwhelmed. I can't do this.
Yep, I did. That's why I was trying to find like everything that would work. Here, I'll share my screen, and I'll just show you. Okay. So here we go. This is what it looks like, and I love that they put new colors in. So colors up there. Okay, so I broke it down. People that were interested. So they either said, yes, I'm interested. Tell me more about your group. So I've either invited them or they've commented that they're interested on my post. Their name goes in here. And then I just started today tracking the date because that was something I needed. And then I just put like where they came from, like page, personal page, Instagram, or if they filled out a form. Okay. And then I've got here these follow-ups. These are different follow-ups. So I can see that I've done one follow-up with these guys right here. But I know this Friday, on Follow-Up Friday, I'm going to be hitting all of these guys. Okay, because all of these guys haven't responded to my question about what their goals are. And then I have goals. So the 8 people that are in here have responded with their goals and told me about their goals, okay? So let's say Heather Holloway comes and she messages me back and she's like, these are my goals. I come in here. Actually, I did this tonight. I wasn't at my computer. She responded. I sent a voice message back, but I screenshotted her conversation so that tonight when I go to update this, I can just look at my screenshots and I see, okay, Heather needs to be moved. But I just click on her name and I go here and I move her to goals. And she goes to goals. Where did she go? Why didn't she go to goals? Goals. Heather, why aren't you moving to goals? She's supposed to move to goals by clicking this button, and she's not going for some reason. Okay, let's try someone else. Let's try Lindsay. Okay. Oh, wait, it changed the stage goals, but they didn't go down there. She's supposed to go in here.
I think you have to refresh.
I might need to refresh.
It does when you refresh the page.
Okay. I was going to say they're supposed to move.
Because I just click my cells and then switch it that way.
Switch it that way? Okay.
And then it just like goes when you refresh the page.
I'm totally still learning. Okay. So let's go back. So basically, Heather, I just broke it down to conversations, which are about my challenge group. And then I did one more pipeline for coaching. And those are coaching conversations. If my streak ever loads, there it is. So coaching and conversations. So there's the conversations. Oh, they moved. Okay, so now they're down here in goals. And so basically I know that right now I've got 2 people that are looking at the videos, okay? And then I haven't worked all the way through the pipeline. The other thing that was really nice that Rachel pointed out, because she sent me her streak video, was that you can see what's not working for you then. So if I was sending this message and I was never making it to them sending back about their goals, then I need to change up my messaging to try something different, because obviously it's not working, right? But if I got to say video 1 and no one was moving past there, then I would say to myself, okay, what is it about video 1 that I need to change up? Because obviously that's not working. It's not getting people to move through the funnel. So you can kind of see where you're stuck in your funnel to try and move people along. Does that make sense? And then coaching. So I just opened up this coaching one today, sent out a couple of invites today. I had a coach sign up this week and I have no idea who she is. She signed up. I sent her a welcome video but I have no idea. I can't find her on Facebook or anything. So that was amazing. That's never happened in my entire business. And then, yeah, so same thing, interested or invited. I wanted to track them separately. I have the coaching video that we did recently, which we'll chat about in a second as well. But the YouTube video I sent, and then whether they sign up as a coach or maybe not right now, and I follow up with them at a later date. So that's the pipelines that they use. Does that make sense to everybody? Was that pretty straightforward? Yeah, Heather, do you have any questions about it?
I think I probably will once I get using it, but yours looks nice, but mine, when I tried it, was like not that nice.
And mine wasn't before either, because you could see the different pipelines I had there, because I was trying to track, I don't even know what, dates that I was connecting with people and dates that I was doing whatever. And then Rachel said, just take it straight to whatever your system is. How do you talk to people? Do you ask them for their goals? Do you send them a video? And that's what your pipeline needs to look like, because then you know where you're getting stuck in your messaging back and forth and you can kind of identify it. So just break it straight down to that and just track that and move them through your funnels. And then when you go to follow up on Fridays, those are like, then you can see exactly who you need to follow up. And I'm just so silly. I can't believe that I wasn't tracking before about all that in between stuff. So anyways, I wanted to share that with you guys. Coaching sneak peek stuff. So Shauna, I saw you tag somebody in the YouTube video. I did the same thing today too. So how do you guys feel? Totally scale on this. But do you want to do like a fresh YouTube video and keep one fresh video in there every month that people can just pop in there at any time, check it out, and you just follow up with them? Is that easy enough? Instead of worrying about doing it every other Tuesday? Yeah. Okay. So we'll schedule in November a coaching sneak peek YouTube video, and we'll just update it and people can join in on that or hop in on that. Okay. November. One more thing, guys, I'm bringing to the table, okay? I don't like to overwhelm with you guys with different tools and resources, but I also want you guys to know what people are using. And then again, you are the CEO of your own business, so you can totally run with it and do with it whatever you want to do. Use it, not use it, completely up to you, okay? So some people are in Danielle's coaching page, Team Inspire Tribe. She posted from the round table, which is like 5-star diamonds and above, from Scotty Hobbs. Did anybody watch that video? Scotty Hobbs video? about how he went from making Success Club 10 to Success Club 50 plus. Okay, so he completely rejigged his entire business, and he made a video and he shared it with all of the coaches in the top of the network. Basically, in this video, I will share it with you guys, but I didn't want to post it, A, until I used it, B, until I could talk to you guys about it, because I didn't want to post it and you guys to be confused about it, okay? So you guys some use Captivate and Cleaner for their Instagram, for growing your Instagram and cleaning your Instagram out, okay? So I did ask Rachel what she used last week, and she uses Stim Social, which is what Scotty Hobbs uses, okay? Stim Social, I tried it out over the last week. You can sign up for a 5-day trial. I will explain this, but before you go and try and use it, I really encourage you to watch Scotty's video, because he explains exactly how he uses it. And when you do the free plan for 4 or 5 days, you don't get all of the tools to be able to use. So you kind of get to dabble in it a little bit, but that's it. So Stim Social will allow you to, okay, so I could go to, say, This Is Us Instagram, okay? And beside follow, there's an arrow that drops down, and it recommends more pages like that. Because at first I was like, how do I find pages to put in to follow? Do you know what I mean? This is the way that you dig deeper. So you click on that arrow, and it's going to suggest other pages that are similar, that have similar engagement. So then you go into those, and you can kind of dig that way. But basically, Stim Social will follow other Instagram users on the pages that you select. So I trialed, I think, up to 10 pages. It will follow the people that are liking and commenting. So not the ghost followers, nothing like that, or the inactive users. It's all people that are active on Instagram, and it will unfollow them. So while you're using Stim Social, you cannot go in and follow and unfollow people, because it'll mess up with the algorithm, but it's kind of running in the background all the time, okay? So where Stim Social actually gets really amazing is if you sign up for the plan, Stim Social actually will message all of the people that follow you back and get all the conversations started, which is amazing. Like, I was like, so yes, it is a monthly fee. And if you do the full 5-day trial, at the end of the trial, they will send you a discount code. So I think it knocks it down to like $30 a month, which I was like, that's a little higher. But Scotty says it's way cheaper than an assistant. And when it's messaging all those people for you, I was like, ah. So I haven't signed up for the pro plan yet. I need to talk to Chris about it. I might trial it for a month and see how it goes. But like this week alone, just because of Stim Social, I grew by 200 followers in 5 days. It's like 4 or 5 days. So that was pretty cool. So that's what Stim Social is. That's what he's doing. So he had a message that was being sent automatically to all these people about, you know, welcoming them on their health and fitness journey and all that sort of stuff. And I forget what the ending was. I'm not even going to try and quote it. You need to watch his video. Anyways, it got the conversation going. And so he has all these people in his funnel now that he's talking to, and they're joining his challenge groups, and it's all committed people. So yeah, I will share that video in the team page, but I didn't want to do that until I could kind of trial it myself and let you guys know whether it would be worth it. But I mean, what the heck? Try it out for 5 days, set it up, let it run, see how it goes.
I have a question.
You bet.
When you say it like messages the new followers, is it like a message that you make or something? Yeah?
No, it's whatever you put in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure.
Yeah. So yeah, you could put whatever you want in there. Even if you just want it to be like a compliment or whatever, just to do a connection message or whatever. But
yeah, that's cool. It's like you have your own little assistant.
Yeah. I was like, that is honestly the most amazing thing that anybody could have ever created. Like,
I missed this. Was this in Team Inspired page? Is that what you said where it was?
It was, but it's under a post. Let me see. I've got it up here.
Because I guess I'll have to unmute that.
There we go. I got it right here. I'll share it right now in the team page. Okay, it's loading. Of course, probably because I'm on Zoom. Okay, perfect. But yeah, he's got a whole slideshow presentation of how he uses it and how he works through it and what it's done for his business. And he talks about how he went from like barely making Success Club 10 to like the last 3-4 months consistently above 50. So yeah, so again, guys, it's another tool that you can use and you can check out. And if you're happy with Captivate and Cleaner and just doing that manually yourself, totally cool. If I talk to Chris and I kind of bite the bullet and jump in on Stim Social, I'll let you guys know how it's working. Okie dokie. Does anybody have anything else that they wanted to talk about tonight? Any questions? Anything pressing?
Is it more?
I have just no questions, but just one takeaway from Danielle's speech on Sunday.
Ooh, yes, I would love that.
Just one line she said that really stuck with me. She said, in order for her to be relatable to people, she had to tell them her story, which if you don't know her story, holy shit, she's had some, tough stuff. But she said, people want to hear that you were in the trenches, but they don't want to hear all about the trenches. They want to hear how you got out of the trenches. So share with people that you were in it, but don't go on and on about the details. Tell them how you get out of it. So I don't know, it sticks with me.
Sorry, I muted myself there. I think that's amazing. And I loved, I want to use the word guts behind her story, but she had an incredible story of going from rock bottom to the top. And it looks fancy at the top and it's exciting and you look at her and you see all those accolades, but hearing how she got there was incredible. I think it was so inspiring. One of the coaches on the Market Council, Sasha, I actually spoke to her afterwards and she was, she's really stuck in her journey. And she did a post on Facebook last night about speaking to Danielle afterwards and asking like if there's a coach who is just completely feeling discouraged in their business, in their fit journey, in kind of all aspects of their life that way, what would be your advice to them? And she basically just said, start because you can. Everybody starts somewhere. It doesn't matter what it's going to look like, but you just have to make the decision to try. And eventually, because you chose to today, you'll do it again tomorrow and you'll do it again the next day. And eventually it'll become more of a routine for you and you'll be back. But you have to cognitively make that decision that to start, and start was kind of her word. So I liked her no BS attitude too, kind of like I left there like, okay, Michelle, just dust your shoulders off here. She was good. Who else had a takeaway from that? Anybody? Riley, Christina? No, nothing.
I feel like I had so many, but now I just can't think of them. But I did want to say one thing, not about that, but about Summit. If you want the $200 travel cash, so that's if you hit Success Club in October, November, and December, then you get $200. You have to have a Summit ticket by October 31st to qualify for that, just so everyone knows. So even if you're like a new coach and you're trying to like earn your ticket or whatever, I would buy one because they will reimburse you if you earn your ticket. Mm-hmm. So do that so that you can get your $200.
Absolutely. Thank you for that, Riley. Good stuff. I love that everybody just comes together and everybody just like helps each other out. So thank you so much, guys, for still hopping on the call tonight, even though the other one was canceled. It is rescheduled for November 7th, I believe, at 8 o'clock, which is a Wednesday night. So that week, our call will not be the Tuesday. We'll move it to the Wednesday, and we'll hop in on that. There are limited seats in her Zoom room, or spaces. So again, same thing will hold. If you go to get on and there's nothing on, then just kind of resort back to here and we'll kind of collect as a team here if need be. But there will be a recording as well. So, okay. Well, happy Tuesday, everybody. I will go grab that Scotty. I'm like waving at Rich. Hi, Rich. Bye, Rich. I will go grab that Scotty Hobbs recording and I will post it in the team page for you guys to watch and do with you as you please, okay? Have a great night, everybody. Bye.